Hey, Jim Cam here. As you know, founder franchisor of over 100 locations in the Montreal area. Today's video is going to be a little bit more special. I'm going to talk about motivation, discipline, and how can you push past the hard times. Because for sure, I've been through a lot of hard times. And first of all, you have to get clarity. What I mean by clarity is you need to know what is your goal, and don't say stupid stuff like you want a Lambo. Because the moment you're gonna hit your first hardship, you might think, hey, probably I don't need the Lambo. But imagine your big goal is something that has purpose behind it. For me, it was I wanted to retire my parents. I wanted to give a financial free life to my family. So imagine when shit hits the fan and everything is hard. Would you say my parent doesn't need retirement? It doesn't make sense. So those are the things that will keep you push past all the hard times. And trust me, in business, you will face a lot. I remember when I was running my first restaurant, just in order to save the dollar. This is how my schedule looked like. I wake up at 2 a.m. I go buy the fruits and vegetables. Why? Because this is where it's the freshest, and also you can buy it directly at the big suppliers, so you can save a few bucks on it. And then after, I drop it at the restaurant, come back home, have a quick nap for 1-2 hours. I wake up again. I need to train a little because this builds discipline. So around 5-6 a.m. I wake up, I train, and then 8 a.m. I go to the traditional grocery stores like Costco, IGA, Metro, just to buy all the other stuff that you need to run the business. Then again, drop it off at the restaurant by 9 a.m. and start the day at 10 a.m. and finishes at 10 a.m. and so on. Repeats for I don't know for how long. And I just remember sometimes I was driving and there's tears come out because I was like, hey, what did I put myself into? Why am I doing this? I could have just go find a job and just do something simple so I get to have my weekend off and enjoy every evening of the week. Why am I doing this? So finding your why is also very strong for you to be able to go past and beyond all the hard times in business. My why was simple, but it was strong because I wanted to give back to my family. And also I wanted to protect and provide for my future families that's gonna come. I didn't have kids at the time, but I was thinking that even there's a potential, there's a possibilities that I will have kids in the future. So I just need to make sure that financial stress is outside of the book, so we don't think about it. So those are the things that made me able to push past. But also, other than getting clarity, you need to build confidence. How do you build confidence? Very simple, right? For someone like me that say, hey, I can jump into business and I can work long hours and make it successful overnight. If you ask yourself the question, if you know business is the way, why most of the people, they go get a job? Because they don't have the confidence to jump into the business. They don't have the courage to do it. So you need to build courage and confidence. And how do you do it? You start by the little things. You start by doing the things that you said you would do and just do it. You will get good. And the moment you get good at something that you were initially bad, this is where you get confident. Just think of it like playing sports. The first time you play basketball, you might be bad at it. But the more you practice, the better you are, so you feel more confident. And the moment you feel more confident, you get courage out of it. So that's how you have to build. So just do the small thing. And imagine succeeding in all those small things will give you a little boost of confidence and adds up to a big sum. And then you'll be ready to take on the next big challenge. Every business owner knows you cannot just be good at one thing in business. For me, I was a good operator myself, but I was bad with accountant. I was bad with dealing with clients. I was bad at marketing. But knowing your weaknesses also give you a point on where you can start. Knowing that you were bad, but if you work on it and you get good at what you were initially bad, this will give you a huge boost of confidence. So I didn't know nothing about marketing. I decided to learn about marketing. So the more that I learned, the more that I put it into practice, and I just got good at it. I learned on how to do Facebook ads, targeting ads, even pushing my own content. Accounting, same thing too. You just learn to cost control, understand money in, money out, and how you can leverage that. So this will be built up over time. But as you grow in business, you will also understand that getting good at things that you were naturally bad, it's slow because it takes time. And if you want to grow big, fast, you need to move fast. So later in business, you will understand on how to pick the right partner. And you have to pick partners that do not have the same skill set as you, but the same goal that you both have. It's easy to see confidence comes with progress. If you have progress, then it will naturally build confidence, and it will give you the courage to just take on whatever challenge that's in front of you. I know most of you that follows me on Instagram are either young or old or same age as me. It doesn't matter. I've been in a very disadvantaged places all my life. Immigrant parents, I was fat as a kid. So having setbacks to start with will give you a better starting ground too. So you can work on. The moment, let's say for me, the moment that I start getting in better shape, it gives me confidence. And since I have no money, the more money that I start making, it also gives me more confidence. And trust me, there will be a lot of challenges in front of you. So I talk about finding clarity and building confidence. Just remember, never let the bad time or the setbacks keep you down. Just keep on pushing forward. The more work you gotta put in, for sure one day is gonna show the results. But always focus on progress. Let's say almost 20 years to get to where I am today. Because before opening my first restaurant, I was working in other restaurant for 8 years and plus 13 years in business. So it's a very long road. But for sure, it could be much faster for you. Now, you guys have more access to more information, but also more information can blur your own clarity. So just make sure to pick something and just do. Action speaks louder than any words. So yeah, this is not a typical video that I do, but I hope it was helpful. If there's anything else you want me to talk about in the next video, just comment below and I'll see you next time. Cheers.